Why you remember every insult but not compliments. Someone said something kind to you last week. Try to remember the exact words. You can't, can you? But that comment, the one from 2014, the one that stung, you could recite that right now, word for word, tone and all. Why does criticism carve itself into stone, while praise disappears like breath on glass? This isn't about being negative. It isn't a character flaw. Something in you is choosing what to keep, and you never agreed to the terms. Think about the last time someone complimented your work. You smiled, said thanks, moved on. Maybe you don't even remember what they said now. Now think about the last time someone criticized you. You replayed it, analyzed it. Maybe you're still doing it. That's the pattern. And it shapes more than memory. It shapes how you see yourself. You start describing your own personality using other people's worst moments about you. I'm too much. I'm not good enough. I always mess this up. Not because it's true, because it's loud. And over time, this quiet imbalance follows you into relationships. You wait for the criticism you already expect. You brace before the sentence even finishes. Here's what almost no one tells you. This isn't a flaw in your personality. It's a feature of your survival system. Your brain was never designed to make you happy. It was designed to keep you alive. And for most of human history, staying alive meant noticing danger fast. A predator, a threat, a person who might hurt you. Compliments never killed anyone. Insults, rejection, social exclusion. Those once could. So your brain built a system that remembers threat more than it remembers safety. You are not broken. You are running very old software in a very modern world. Here's the psychology behind it. Psychologists call this the negativity bias. Your brain assigns more emotional weight to negative experiences than positive ones. Picture your mind as a security guard. Their job isn't to celebrate the good visitors. Their job is to flag every threat that walks through the door. A compliment doesn't trigger the alarm, so the guard barely writes it down. But an insult, a rejection, a moment of shame, that gets logged, filed, remembered in detail, in case it happens again. This is your amygdala at work, the brain's early warning system. It reacts faster to negative input, releasing stress signals that stamp the memory in deeper. Positive experiences, meanwhile, travel through calmer, slower circuits. They need repetition to stick. Threats don't. One sting can outweigh 10 kind words, not because the praise wasn't real, because your brain was never built to prioritize it. So how do you retrain this? 1. Name the bias when it happens. When a criticism lingers, say to yourself, "This is negativity bias, not truth." Labeling the reaction activates your prefrontal cortex, which calms the amygdala down. Next time a coworker's offhand comment starts replaying in your head, name it. That alone interrupts the loop. 2. Extend the exposure to praise. When someone compliments you, pause for 5 seconds before responding. Your brain needs sustained attention to encode something into long-term memory. 5 seconds is enough to start. So instead of deflecting with, "Oh, it was nothing," just sit in the sentence a moment longer. 3. Write it down. Keep a record of positive moments as they happen, not from memory, in the moment. You're building an external record your negativity bias can't quietly erase. 1 sentence a day, not a journal, just proof. 4. Separate feedback from identity. Ask yourself, is this about what I did or who I am? That question creates distance, and distance reduces the personalization that makes criticism stick. The report needs revisions is not, "I am incompetent." Those are 2 different sentences. Only one of them is about you. Picture your mind as a garden with two kinds of seeds. Threat seeds grow fast. No water, no effort. They just take root. Kindness seeds need tending, attention, repetition, patience. You're not failing to grow gratitude. You're just gardening in a system built for survival, not for peace. You were never too sensitive. You were too well protected by a mind built for a world that doesn't exist anymore. The praise you forgot wasn't unimportant. It just needed more time than the wound did. Maybe healing isn't about forgetting the insult. Maybe it's about finally giving the kindness a fair chance to stay.